Hi guys, so today I want to turn this pullover into a zip up pullover. After hemming my pants, you guys, not that long ago, I bought a lounge-like type sweat outfit, and I hemmed this myself, you guys. I hemmed this myself. I hemmed the pant legs myself, and so I felt like if I could do that, and where I literally cut away fabric and made up a whole nother hem, then surely I can put it on. First things first is I'm going to have to figure out my center point, and the next step would be to address the hemming right here. I also went ahead and just put a good iron crease right here to just mark the middle of the scissors. You guys want to check them out. Here's the UPC code right here. Okay, let me get to it. Go back a little bit, let me rewind and tell you all, do not use your good shears. I'm a beginner at this. So what I did not realize, the 10 yards of zipper and the pulls that I ordered did not include the zipper stop. My thought is I could mimic a stop by making several loops of thread there. However, the part I couldn't mimic is the actual zipper box, I think it's called. Tailors, seamstresses, help me out. Nor this bar. My thought was that I would remove or try to gingerly remove it off of this old jacket temporarily until I could order these pieces. By the way, the zipper box stops and bars were few and far between. Not that they were hard to order, it was such a delay on getting these. So I don't know if a lot of people are putting zippers on things out there, but this is going to be a temporary fix. I've already taken off one component, this little bit right here. And this is the bit that prevents your zipper from coming off when you zip up your jacket. So I took off one, trying to get to the other bit here. And then I just need to take off the other little bit. And I found that it actually came off real easy. I just used my little tweezers that I don't use to reposition my hands. So you can see right here. A lot of people talk about, you make it look so easy. This one is taking longer than the other one, I will admit. With the exception of me talking to you guys about what I had to do. Okay? And I'm being ginger with it, you guys, because I really do intend on reusing this component. Okay, and here it is. That's two pieces that hopefully I'll be able to reuse. Now, this is a nylon zipper, if you can see that, and it looks to be, I don't know, even though the actual tape part of the zipper is longer, the zipper itself, this being metal, looks like it's like the same size as the zipper on the jacket. Let me show you. The zipper pull looks the same. In fact, the zipper pull on this one looks like it's a little bit beefier. I don't know if it means it's just a better quality zipper pull or not. But this one actually is split in the back. You guys, I told you I've had this jacket so long. But the zipper pull size is the same, y'all. If y'all see that, this is the bottom bar part and this is the zipper. So I did some research. I told you guys I'm not a seamstress. I did some research and realized that this one bar stays intact and then the other end goes inside of that, which enables you to take out your zipper, which means it will an open end zipper. So I'm hoping I could reuse this, you guys. I'm gonna really try my best. I'm gonna show you bits of how to take it off, but I'm really gonna try to find a way to get it off here. And I do believe they kind of melt the nylon to make it a little bit more rigid, but I'm gonna have to do some more finagling to get all of to get all of the fabric out. Let me use my tweezers to show you. And I got all of the fabric out. There's some little streams of hair, if you will, from it, but I got it all off. And now I'm thinking I should be able to reuse this. Use it in the same fashion, but I'm going to make sure I put some resin or glue on it so that it will stay. If you don't mind, I'm probably going to do that off camera, but I'm going to finagle this much in the same fashion because I definitely need this housing of sorts. Before adding the temporary zipper box, you do have to remove a few of the teeth. You do have to remove a few of the teeth, if you will, from the zipper, or the coils that make up the zipper. And you will have to remove however many that will impede that process of you applying your zipper box. So I recommend you use some good nipping pliers and not scissors, because they definitely would be ruined after you use them. So if you saw in the earlier clip, you may or may not have seen that the bit of the bar for the zipper box did come off. This is an old jacket, you guys. But me being me, I'm going to use resin and put it back on there. But then I'm also going to file it so that that zipper runs smoothly up inside and down the other box. Little, I don't know, zipper slider, I don't know what to call it. So I am just gonna place this inside. Before I clamp that all the way closed with the pliers, I just want to kind of test it and see. It looks like it slides in there. Have you ever had the experience where you began a DIY project and it was going great, and then midway through it turns into a train wreck? I kind of start feeling that way concerning this DIY. You saw that I applied the zipper box, but the bar part fell off or broke off. Being me, I still used it. I attached it back using resin, and then I just filed that area down so that that zipper pull would glide on that side. Then the opposing side, the bar split in two. So me being me again, I used resin to create one, you guys. I knew I could do that, and I felt confident that I could do that. However, the zipper box I could not replicate. That being said, remember, this is just a temporary fix for these bits. I do have them coming in the mail. Okay guys, here's the test. You can see for some reason, full disclosure, the actual pull goes to the left, and it is what it is, but I have a feeling that it would do that even without this attachment that I've added. Okay. At least me putting resin on the actual material itself, it won't, I think, pull off, but here's checking it out and seeing if it doesn't. So far it has performed the way I needed it. I have enough of it that will recess down inside the box. That works. And it zips, you guys. It zips. So let's zip it down. And there's the zipper. It's quite long, but and it zips with ease, and it comes out with ease. Now that that debacle has been taken care of, let's continue converting this pullover into a zip-up hoodie. Y'all, I had a visitor and messed up my recording of me actually cutting my hoodie, but it's just a straight line. My apologies. She's trying to tell me how to fix this.
Just fake
Now I'm going to remove some of the hemline at the neck of the pullover. I am going to remove those stitches going back about 2 inches on both sides of the opening of the hoodie from the inside so that I do not damage any part of the outside of the hoodie. Now you will find once you cut your hoodie down the center, you will have to make up for some space where the hem front part of the hoodie meets the zipper area. All I'm going to do is make a small pleat, fold it over, and sew it down. So that way the front hem of the hoodie is flush with the zipper.
If you can figure out who I am and why I'm torturing you, and I will be named if you make me cut off your finger.
Next, I need to cut off how much zipper that I needed. You guys, do not use your good scissors. They will be ruined. So once I determined how much of the zipper I needed, I went ahead and got some good utility scissors and cut the zipper. I do want to make a special note to those of you who are very much so beginners like myself. You want to have your hoodie on the right side out. However, your zipper is going to be flipped. Okay, so if you see here, that's an outside looking zipper, right? That's how you want to do it so that you can zip it on top, and that way you'll have a nice fold of your garment over your zipper and it won't be a raw edge on top of your zipper. Now I'm going to put a couple of pins in, and then I'm going to take it to the sewing machine to get sewing this zipper in. Okay, so you guys, just remember your shirt or jacket, whatever you're sewing, is going to be facing the right side out. This is not inside out, it's the right side out. My zipper, this is the back of the zipper. So I have flipped it and I have aligned it to the edge of the sweatshirt where I have cut it open. I'm going to run a stitch as close to the zipper as possible, and they actually kind of give you a hint. If you see that this is like a different texture than right here, and that kind of lets you know, if you will, if you see the zipper pull, that lets you know that that is a clearance. You sewers out there, is that sort of a guide to let you know not go beyond that point so that you won't impede the zipper glide. Brother JX2517. And yeah, here we go, you guys. To bring my cup over to remove my magnetic bottom little stainless steel bowls. My husband gave me one. He got, I think it came a 2-pack, or either bought 2, but he brought one for me. I'm appreciative. Thanks, Hubs. And then I have my jar clips that I'm just going to have to the side here and throw in here as I go along. It just helps to keep things in order. Zipper on, I'm just kind of testing my pull to make sure that it moves freely, and it seems to move freely right now. And what I'm going to do now is what I said. If you see, this is what it looks like once you flip that zipper over, and you can see it's attached like it should be. And I'm going to do a top stitch to keep this part flattened so that I also have more stability in the operation of these zippers. So I have my stops, the zipper teeth that I have to remove. I have to remove about 6 of them. So I've already done 4. Just a second here. So I've removed 4 teeth from this side already. This is going to happen. This is like a cord that goes along the zipper cloth part of the zipper. That's 5 and that's 6. Okay, and so after removing this 6, I'm going to actually install my stop. I'm doing little by little just so that I make sure that I'm not taking off more than I need. It looks like I can stop at that 6, but I think I'm going to take off 8 because I want to be able to have that little stop clamp right there, that stop, zipper stop right about there at the hem. So that's what I'm going to do. That's it's just going to be for function. So I'm then going to take these little narrow needle nose and clamp it. I'm ready to go ahead and start sewing the other side of the zipper. Now I can test it out. Let me test it out. Testing it out. And I'm not worried about that because I'm just going to cut this. Now I can cut this cording off. But it does stop the zipper. So this is what I mean when I say I'm going to cut away this cording. It's not needed. And right now it's just going to be messy in your area there. So I give it a couple of snips, if you will. And then you see that that cording is going away. So one other thing that really wasn't explained in tutorials too, but I noticed a theme, if you will, with all of the tutorials about open zippers, is that stop for the top of the zipper tend to be well, everyone that I've seen was flush with the top of the garment as well, like such. Okay, you guys, so I was able to even it out, so thank God. It's like off by like a little, like 1/16 of an inch, but I don't care. That shouldn't be as noticeable. I think I'm going to finish off this part by hand stitching because when things are this small, I very rarely can get to it with the sewing machine. That's just my inexperience. But it's working. You see that? I'm glad. I'm happy for it. It's not lopsided. But now comes the part where I do have to do the top stitching over the top part just to flatten out the zipper a little bit. In the beginning I said that I was not removing the hood, and I'm not. But what I did do is I went past and I unripped the seam, or ripped out the seam a little bit past where the zipper install is going to be. And what I am going to do is I am going to actually just kind of gather the hood just a little bit, just a little pinch, enough so that it will be flush with the end of the zipper. And I'm going to repeat that on both sides. I'm going to let you see it once I pin it down. And so there's going to be a small pleat of sorts right here by the top of the hood. But I'm going to mirror that and do the same thing, pin it up on this right side. And then we're going to go ahead and do a hand basting stitch of sorts so that I can then go ahead and sew on top of it with the sewing machine to make sure it's nice and secure. Okay guys, let me see if I can set my tripod up. So I have needle and thread here, and I'm just doing large stitches, but small enough, hopefully, that my sewing machine will kind of cover up. And I'm just doing enough to hold everything in place, and then once I do that, I will take everything again to the sewing machine. So I have done the little basting stitch right there. See how I was telling you how the thread pretty much matches pretty well. But anyways, did that, and now I'm going to do the same thing to the right part, and then I am going to use the sewing machine to go over it, and then I'm going to go down each side of the top of the zipper just to read. Going to do a quick press on the sweatshirt first before I actually do the seams. Now I've done the little basting stitches on here to keep everything in place. But now I'm going to do a good quick quick iron on it just so that it keeps it nice and flat while I put the top stitch on the sweatshirt. I am done. I am grateful. The only thing that I was left wanting is pockets in this. Other than that, I really am enjoying my zip-up hoodie. That being said, lesson learned is to not store things that you're not using in a space that you do need, and go ahead and pass it on if you're not going to use it. I also learned that I'm capable of more than what I believe I'm capable of. That being said, if you found this video helpful, provide me with a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and why not go ahead and subscribe. You guys take care. Please do be safe out there. We say it's turned out to be a crazy world, but I think it's always been a crazy world out there. So just be safe, watch your back, and take care. Bye-bye.